Luna loved the forest. It was her favorite place to be. Every day after school, she would run to the woods. The trees were tall and green. The air smelled fresh and sweet. Luna felt happy here. She knew every path and every tree. The birds sang to her as she walked. Squirrels watched her from high branches. Luna felt like the forest was her second home. She cared for it deeply.
Luna had a special spot in the forest. It was a small clearing with soft grass. She would sit there and read her books. Sometimes she would draw the flowers and animals. The forest was full of wonder for Luna. She often dreamed of magic in these woods. What if fairies lived here? Or talking animals? Luna's imagination ran wild, but she never knew that real magic was about to happen. The forest had a big surprise waiting for her. One sunny afternoon, Luna was exploring. She went deeper into the forest than ever before. The trees here were very old. Their branches made the sky hard to see. Luna felt excited and a bit scared. Suddenly she saw something strange. There was a pile of leaves that looked odd. Luna went closer to look. She brushed away the leaves with her hand. To her surprise, there was something under them. It was an old wooden chest. It was small, about the size of a shoebox. The wood was dark and had funny carvings on it.
Luna's heart beat fast. What could be inside? She carefully opened the lid.
Luna gasped. The chest was full of shiny things. There were gold coins, pretty jewels, and sparkly necklaces. It was like finding pirate treasure. Luna had never seen anything so beautiful. She reached out to touch a ruby necklace. Luna felt very excited. But then she started to worry. Who did this treasure belong to? Was it okay for her to take it? She thought about keeping it a secret, but that didn't feel right. She remembered what her parents always said. Honesty is the best policy.
Luna knew she had to tell someone. But who? She didn't want to get in trouble. What if someone took the treasure away?
Luna decided to put the chest back. She covered it with leaves again, then she ran home. All night she thought about the treasure. She couldn't sleep. She knew she had to do something.
The next morning, Luna made up her mind. She would ask for help, but not from her parents. She would go see Mr. Wiseman. He was the oldest person in the village. Everyone said he was very smart. Maybe he would know what to do.
Luna went to Mr. Wiseman's house. It was a small cottage with lots of books. Mr. Wiseman sat in a big chair. He smiled when he saw Luna.
"What brings you here, young one?" he asked kindly.
Luna told him everything. She spoke about finding the chest. She described the treasure inside. She explained how worried she felt. Mr. Wiseman listened.
"You did the right thing by asking for help," he said. "Now, we must find the owner of this treasure. It's the honest thing to do."
Luna felt relieved. She was glad she had come to Mr. Wiseman. Mr. Wiseman had a plan. They would put up posters in the village. The posters would ask if anyone had lost something in the forest, but they wouldn't say what it was. The real owner would be able to describe the chest. This way they could find the true owner. Luna and Mr. Wiseman made the posters. They put them up all over the village. People were very curious. Everyone wondered what had been found. Luna kept the secret safe. She didn't tell anyone about the treasure. Days passed. Luna checked with Mr. Wiseman every day. But no one had come forward. Luna started to lose hope. Maybe they would never find the owner. What would happen to the treasure then? A week later, something amazing happened. An old woman came to see Mr. Wiseman. She was visiting the village. She'd seen the poster. The woman described the chest perfectly. She even knew about the funny carvings. The woman's name was Mrs. Green. She told them a story. The chest belonged to her grandmother. It had been lost in the forest many years ago. Mrs. Green had been searching for it her whole life. She was so happy it had been found. Mrs. Green was very grateful to Luna. She said Luna's honesty was a precious thing, even more precious than the treasure. As a reward, she gave Luna one of the necklaces. It was a small gold locket. The story spread through the village. Everyone talked about Luna's honesty. They were proud of her. Luna felt good about what she had done. She knew she had made the right choice. Mr. Wiseman used this as a lesson. He gathered all the children in the village. He told them Luna's story. He explained why honesty is so important. The children listened with wide eyes. They all wanted to be like Luna. From that day on, the village changed. People were more honest with each other. They helped each other more. Luna's story had brought out the best in everyone. And Luna, she wore her locket every day. It reminded her that being honest is the greatest